Hi, welcome back to Talking to History. I'm your host Ryan, and today we're going to be talking to British Army officer Charles Cornwallis. How are you doing today, Charles?
I'm good, Ryan. How are you?
I'm doing great, thank you. So my first question today for Charles Cornwallis is, why is America so important to the British?
America is very important to the British for mainly economic reasons because they export to the mainland or to England a lot of raw materials that are used in British manufacturing, in which the British ship all around the world to make money. They also give them taxes for things like protection.
Interesting. So my second question to you is, why does America not want to be controlled by the British?
America feels that the British don't give the American people enough rights and that they're taxing them too much. But from our perspective, we're taxing them to pay for the expensive war that we just had with the French in mainland Europe and in America, helping protect the American cities and towns.
So what are your views on the Boston Massacre?
Well, I believe that it was an accident and it wasn't meant to happen, and that the people that have been held responsible were punished, and that the Americans shouldn't make a very big deal out of it because it was an accident.
America.
We'll be back after this break. We are back with Talking History. I am your host, Ryan, and now we are talking to George Washington. George, how are you doing today?
What'd you say to me?
Let's go to our first question. George, what is your take on the American Revolution?
The American Revolution is something that needs to happen. The British oppress us, they tax us without any representation, they steal our money, they pillage our homes. The British need to go down.
Very interesting. My next question to you is, where is America in the revolution thus far?
One thing you have to remember is the Boston Massacre. The Boston Massacre, they came in and they killed innocent civilians. And that's when Lexington and Concord happened. The tension just built up and it just all collapsed. We went all out. And then, Battle of Bunker Hill. We had control of Boston, one of the biggest cities in the colonies, one of the most important ports. What we did, we defended it twice from their attacks. And then, Battle of Charleston, another huge port city. We didn't just defend it, we destroyed the British at the site. And since then, they have not tried to touch us again, and they better dare not.
And we are back after our 15-year break. I'm here with President George Washington. President Washington, how do you feel about winning the American Revolution?
Well, it sure was something. You know, there were things the British had done which led us to declare our independence in 1776, and since then, since Lexington and Concord, it's been back and forth, until Battle of Yorktown, which was our final battle in 1781, where we managed to defeat them. And as of right now, like, our main focus is on establishing our government and making it a country that works off of the principles of life, liberty, and happiness.
There you go. You heard it from George Washington. That's going to end our show for now. Stay tuned for next week. And once again, my name is Ryan, and this has been Talking to History. What is your view on the Boston Massacre?
I don't know. It was an accident. Well, I believe that it was an accident and it wasn't supposed to happen, and that the people that are held responsible have been...
So what are your views on the Boston?
And that the Americans shouldn't take too much from it and make a big deal out of it. Oh, Jesus.
America. Or you want to just cut to you and then go
Right.
Happened, but the people that were held responsible have been punished and dealt with, and that the Americans shouldn't make a very big deal of it.
Yeah, that works.
So, did you see him? So, stay tuned for next week. Once again, my name is Ryan, and this has
No,
been...
you screwed that up.
No, I didn't.